Alright, so now to get into the part where Nerd Parade actually admin abuses. So this all starts off by me typing one day in chat when I joined Aberration, and I said, taking $10 PayPal per alliance who isn't wanting to get wiped. And then after that, I said, if you own an Edge tribe, it's $20 for an alliance. By Edge, I meant Surface Cave. So after that, I actually joined a tribe of another YouTuber who's a much smaller YouTuber than both me and Nick, with I believe around 1,000 subscribers, and his name is Hennigan.
Actually, kill this rock drake for me. See if I can grab an extra level one more time.
Fucking.
Yes,
You've been kicked? What? Yo, I was kicked from the server.
Nick don't play no games, I guess. Oh fuck, I completely forgot about that. I 100% forgot you were on. Yeah, you just joined and left immediately, dog. Did you get banned? Freedom of speech rule. We know this is a PvP server and people get salty, but being repeated. What did you say in chat? You didn't say anything bad, did you? To be honest, I would have laughed at that, to be honest. That's more of a joke than anything, at least I would think of. I would never take that fucking...
Now, I actually did a trade with him earlier that day, and I believe we traded something for rock drake eggs. I believe it was actually propellant. I traded them some propellant for rock drake eggs. Later in that day, we talked in a party together, and he said that you're pretty cool, and he was basically saying that he was going to go tame up some reapers, and if I wanted to join him, I could. So what I did is I joined his tribe so I could go down there and get some reapers with him. Now, as we were going to literally get the reapers, I was banned out of nowhere. Now, once I realized that I was banned, I began live streaming on YouTube so that I could kind of just publicize everything and make sure that nothing goes unheard of, because realistically, Nick has been accused of admin abusing a lot before, and I did not want the same thing to happen to me, but me not have any proof of this, so I immediately clicked the start streaming button, and that's what I did right from there. Also, as soon as I started streaming and was banned from the server, Hennigan and also my tri-mate Wombat was also banned from the server, and the entire base was wiped off of the Aberration server as well. Now, like I just said a few minutes ago, I literally joined Hennigan only to get reapers, and that's all we did. Like a half an hour after I typed this message in, that's when we joined Hennigan, and they didn't look at the tribe name. If you guys see in the chat, it says Sal, tribe of Cardi B. When they banned us, we were actually in a completely different tribe because we were in Hennigan's tribe, which is a completely different tribe name. So what they did is they teleported to us, they banned me, they banned Wombat, and they also banned Hennigan, but not before wiping his entire base and killing every one of his dinos. Now, we took the Discord to figure out why we got banned, and the first thing that happened was the admin named Rex put these screenshots in chat. These were the screenshots of two of the things that I said in chat, taking $10 PayPal per alliance, and also if you own an Edge tribe, it's $20 for an alliance. And that's why they were saying that I was banned. Now you guys are probably looking at this and laughing.
To be honest, I would have laughed at that, to be honest. That's more of a joke than anything, at least I would think of. I would never take that fucking...
Because that's what I did as soon as this happened. I mean, this is just the silliest thing to say and also get banned for, especially when you're playing Ark. Because we all know the Ark community is not that fine and dandy, PG friendly, family friendly, or even very nice. And for me to say something as stupid as taking $10 PayPal for an alliance who isn't wanting to get wiped, for somebody to be able to take that to offense, that's a whole new level of just saltiness. So the first thing I do is go into the Discord and look at the rules for the Xbox server, and this message didn't fall under any of them. So then Nick had to get involved in this because he realized just how bad it was actually getting. And when I finally got Nick to respond after many attempts, he finally replied with monetary extortion on Nerd Parade servers will not be tolerated. Now, did you guys notice how I never put a single PayPal email in there for anybody to send money to? So for me to commit monetary extortion, that would have meant that I would have had to have gotten money. I never got paid any money, but I guess they just assumed this, and that's why they banned me. It still doesn't explain the fact of why they wiped an entire base without talking to anybody, and they just teleported to us out of nowhere and just wiped the random person's tribe that I just joined and wiped his entire base. It's honestly unexplainable, and they've never explained it to this day. Nick then also says, I had a guy tell me I can't afford to pay Monster's tribe to not raid me, so I'm quitting. Ah yes, Nick, I really believe that somebody said that to you and they were being 100% serious. I'm just going to let you guys know right now, if you're watching this video and you would have had the same response that this alleged person had, you must not have played Ark for a while. Now eventually we got this whole thing worked out and Nick actually unbanned us and rolled the server back, and it was all good to go. Now the next day I actually made another video on this just because the day before I live streamed this entire thing and people were wondering what happened. Did I get unbanned? Did I not get banned? Is Nick an admin abuser? And everything like that. So what I did is I made a video addressing the entire thing, and within less than 20 minutes of the video being up, Nick contacts me and forces me to take it down. He first contacts me by saying, I am already getting hate from a video you just posted. I ask that you take that down and leave this alone, or I can't let you continue to play on the servers. Apparently your video is less than 1 hour old and I have already received over 20 messages. So Nick didn't even watch the video. He doesn't know what the video is named. He doesn't know what the video is about or anything like that. And he's also threatening to remove me from his servers. So I said, what are your messages about? I literally stated in less than a minute of the video, do not send hate. Wait, doesn't that sound familiar? Oh yeah, iCreepy did the same thing. I said, watch the video yourself and be the judge of what I actually said, because nothing was bad that I said about you. It was truthful and I apologized. He said, this has caused more Ark drama. I don't want Ark drama on these servers. I ask that for the sake of the community, remove the video and leave this be. I don't appreciate getting hated on for going above and beyond last night to make sure a wrong was righted. Ah, Nick, you did so well to take 5 minutes out of your day to unban somebody who was falsely banned and admin wiped. You know what, Nick? Let's just get a round of applause for you. What a great person you honestly are. I'm so sorry for using somebody's time who is so precious, and for you to go out of your way to do that, that just shows what type of a person you really are. I then say that, Nick, my video was to point out the wrong that you made right and then corrected. You're forcing me to take down my video is going to look even worse than leaving it up when I apologized and made sure not to send any hate your way. Your wrong shouldn't go unseen, but it should be known that you fixed it instead of ignoring it, Nick. And he said, I am not forcing you to do anything. I am asking that you stop stirring the pot with Ark drama. I am not perfect. I do not want to keep my error hidden. That doesn't matter to me. What I want to stop is people watching 20 seconds of your video then spamming my channel. Now, Nick, if you didn't want to keep your error hidden, why did you copyright strike iCreepy's video when he exposed you the first time?
Exposing Nerd Parade for cheating. What a surprise. Video taken down.
And also, why did you threaten me within your third message to me and say that you cannot have me playing on the server if I'm going to cause drama? You literally started this conversation by basically saying that if I don't remove the video, you're gonna remove me from the server. I even then offered to change the title for him, which was the truth. Nerd Parade admin wiped us yesterday. Ark unofficial PvP. This is what happened. You don't watch the video to even hear what I have to say about the situation. And he says, I'm trying to work together with you. If you wish to continue to work with me on these servers, I would like to reach an agreement with you. And the thing is with Nick is that I don't think he quite understands what working together actually means, because I never worked together with Nick. Have you guys seen a single video with me and Nick together? No. Have you seen me and Nick's tribe before? No. Have you seen Nick in my tribe before? No. So Nick, in what way did we ever work together? We never did. You ban me from your server and then unban me is what you call working together? No, Nick, I play on a server that you host and don't even play on. And yet you still don't play on the server but choose to ban people for saying hilarious things. So I reply, okay Nick, I invested over 20 plus hours a day along with each of my trimates onto the server, and I wouldn't want that to go from drama like this. At the same time, people always say you abuse Nick. This could honestly help your reputation with those accusations people make. I do not want this to go unheard or unspoken of like it never happened, because we all need to see our mistakes and realize it. At this point, he was literally threatening threatening and just saying, if you wish to continue to work with me, what he means by that is play on these servers. So he's literally saying that if I don't remove my video, he's going to admin wipe my base off of these servers. And that, I did not want that to happen. Especially for how much time me and like 10 other people in my tribe were putting in, dude. We were grinding out so hard, and Nick was literally going to delete all of that because of a mistake he made, and I publicized it. He also called my video clickbait and said that video is hella clickbaited. Come on, which realistically, no, Nick, you did admin abuse. Now, the one thing that really makes me mad is how Nick acted the last day before he actually banned me from his Discord when all the servers were going to end. He actually began to start the drama once again, and this is how the entire thing started. He said, I've had 2 people already in the time the Xbox servers were up try to do quote-unquote nerd parade exposed videos. So clearly we know who he's talking about, which one of them is me, and I have no clue who the other person is. So of course I said some reply to him, which he banned me, so I literally can't see my messages anymore. But he says, this is now water under the bridge, and we both moved on. But he was the one who brought this up in the first place. So I confronted him about this because it wasn't so much water on the bridge if you're going to talk about it in your Discord and say that I was one of the people who tried to expose you. He literally brought it up. So he replied to me with whatever comment I put, but I don't know which one it was because he banned me, and I don't know what it was, honestly. So he says, Monster, but you wanted past tense to expose me when, much like this situation / didn't do anything, the servers just have my name on it, that's it. So what he's saying is that I wanted to expose him, and what he's also saying is that he didn't do anything, the servers just have his name on it. Do you guys understand how silly this sounds? That Nerd Parade didn't do anything and the servers just have his names on it? Then he said that he heard about the story after the fact and tried to run damage control. His damage control was unbanning the people who were falsely banned, which great job, Nick, you actually did something right this time. And then he says, although at the time, like I told you, I agreed with the decision, only after speaking to you did I understand the full picture. So he agreed with the admins to ban me for saying something as silly as that, but then after me live streaming this and doing everything I could to get his attention, he understood the full picture. Well, yes, Nick, I made a joke about selling an alliance for $10 and $20. Is there really much explaining to do? Remember how he was just trying to pass blame onto another admin before and say that he did nothing and the servers only have his name on it? I said, who banned me then, Nick? And Nick said, one of the 6 admins we have. And then he also says, initially there was a knee-jerk reaction to admin remove them from the servers, but was undone after speaking to them. That's actually very false. Nick, the only reason that you spoke to us was because there was an uproar in the Discord from so many tribes. Everybody realized how scummy you guys actually are to treat your player base from saying one simple thing, and one of the tribes who is most dedicated on your server and has put the most time into it, you banned us and wiped some random guy's base for me saying something as silly as selling an alliance for $10. Everybody in the Discord was going crazy because of how absolutely stupid you looked for banning me. So the funny thing is that Nick always is trying to put the blame on another admin for banning me, but a few days earlier I actually talked to one of the admins named Rex, and he actually banned me from the Discord as well. And he said that he banned me for being a dick, and now that I see it, trying to start drama. So I told him about an issue which Nick told me one of his admins would take care of, and Rex said, XD, Nick fucked himself. And I said, so the server owner fucked himself? You're the admin, shouldn't you know the rules? And then Rex says, non-admin, by the way, but okay. So I say, weren't you the one who banned and admin wiped the wrong tribe originally? And then Rex replies and says, that was Nick. So right here, you have a Discord admin, moderator, or whatever you would like to call him, already saying that Nick banned us. He's saying that Nick is the one who did this and it's all Nick's responsibility. As yet, Nick still tries to push this off on many other admins. One of his other 6 admins, Nick specifically tries to push this off on. Now, if you guys still aren't convinced that Nerd Parade actually banned us, let's take a look at another case which Nick actually admits to banning somebody for not even breaking any of his rules. So right here we have this user named Puckerjock, which actually was a tribe member of mine and still is to this day. This is all taking place in my Discord, and he says, Nick gets over 1k in one night for ARC servers. Nick, quote unquote, I need more money to host servers, and then shows a screenshot through the Nitrado app basically showing how much a 70 slot server for 30 days is, and then he says like 70 for a 70 slot 30-day server, but over 1,000 in donations only got 2 70 slot servers. So what he's saying here is that Nerd Parade made so much money within his first day of streaming and also asking for so much money through the Discord, and yet a 70 slot server is only $70 and he only has 2 servers up the first day. Now one of Nick's admins or moderators named Sheev actually joined our Discord, took a screenshot of that and sent it to Nick. Now right here you see Peckerjock saying, just sad people can't say stuff in others' Discords without someone sending it to Nick, to be honest. And Ellis, aka Sheev, said, I'm a friend of Nick's. If I see people talking shit, I'ma tell them. So after Sheev sent this to Nick, Peckerjock was actually banned. Peckerjock says, I just got kicked from Island. And this is all in Nerd Parade's Discord now. Nick says, no, you just got banned. Peckerjock says, why? And Nick then says, you know why, run your mouth more, RIP. Now what we'll do is we'll actually take a look at Nerd Parade's Xbox server rules, and I was lucky enough to find this from my stream because he actually deleted this and this is no longer in his Discord. So let's just skip all over the boring rules which don't apply to this, and then let's go to the freedom of speech. He says, freedom of speech. We know this is a PvP server and people will get salty, but being repeatedly and/or overly toxic in chat, over voice chat, or elsewhere within the community could result in a ban from all Nerd Parade servers. Now the thing is, Nick, is that nobody was being salty and nobody was being repeatedly or even overly toxic. Somebody was telling the truth, somebody was estimating how much money you made from your first stream and saying you continue to beg for more money, yet you made way more money than you're even putting into the servers when you said that you would put all of your money into the servers. And also, to clarify your rule, this didn't take place anywhere within your community. This took place within my community where Peckerjock was saying his opinion about you asking for more money when you earned over $600 the first day and continue to beg for more money when you've only invested less than a quarter of that into the servers. Right here, Nick, this just proves how salty of a 40-year-old bald man you really are. Honestly, dude, I'm 17 and I understand this better than you, dude. You can't just do that. Let's take a look at Nerd Parade's Discord rules. Number 4 says racism, hate speech, or bigotry of any degree will not be tolerated here. Now, if you guys didn't know, the R word is actually classified as hate speech according to r-word.org. Now, if you actually go into Nerd Parade's Discord and search for the R word, one of the person who says it the most is actually one of Nick's Discord admin named Sheev. It seems like somebody named Connor posted the US Declaration of Independence because that's what somebody's asking, why did he do that? And then Sheev replies, cause he's a R word. Then if we go just a little bit further back, it seems like Coors was advertising a server, and then Sheev said, at Coors, no advertising other servers, R word. Then somebody says, that's what I heard from my friend. Cardi Gang said that the server admin is salty, so I'm hoping it's not true. And Sheev replies and says, Cardi Gang are a bunch of R words. Now somebody named DrewRob24 said, took Nerd Parade a while to rate us, and then Sheev, the Discord admin, replied and said, at DrewRob, Island? Wasn't us, it's some R words. Now a user said, Sheev, Faisal, me, Nick, Lil Timmy, you, and Hennigan. Then Sheev said, Gzag, aren't you the R word in the fake NP tribe? LOL. Then Dro SW said, did Aberration reset? And Sheev replies and says, at Dro SW, Nick wiped Aberration because some R words broke the rules. Under meshing, I believe. I'm just gonna stop there, but if you guys go through his Discord and just put in the R word into the search bar, you guys will see that this Sheev, who is actually a Discord admin, uses the word more than any other user in that Discord. The only reason that I'm showing this is because I was banned for saying that I'm selling an alliance for $10, which was not against the rules ever, but yet one of Nick's admins doesn't get in trouble for using any sort of hate speech. If you dig even deeper, You can find some of his admins saying even worse stuff. It's just pathetic how Nick doesn't hold anybody up to the same standards that he sets for only specific people. Do I actually care that this person's using the R word? No, not at all. But it does just show what type of people actually run Nerd Parade servers and what type of people Nerd Parade lets run his servers.
Shit, bitch, yeah, Shaq West said I'm getting really